Part 1. The Hidden Power of Reading, Why It Matters More Than Ever. Reading is one of the most important skills you can learn to improve your English. Many students ask me, why should I read in English? I already go to classes, do my homework, and watch movies in English. Is reading really necessary? This is a good question, and the answer is yes, reading is very important. I want to explain why reading matters more than ever in today's world. The world is changing very fast. In the past, only a few people went to university. For example, in 2006, only 1 out of every 100 people went to university. But now, 7 out of 100 people go to university. This shows that more and more people need to have good reading and writing skills. It does not matter what kind of job you have. Whether you work in an office or you are a mechanic fixing cars, you need to read and write better than people did 100 years ago. The competition to get good jobs is higher today, so people who can read well have more chances to succeed. Reading is very helpful because it improves many English skills at the same time. When you read, your vocabulary grows bigger. You learn new words and how to use them. Your grammar improves without needing to study rules all the time. Your writing skills get stronger, and your speaking becomes better because you remember words and phrases from reading. Although reading does not help your listening skills directly, it helps your vocabulary. When your vocabulary is better, you can understand more when you listen to English speakers. I know reading English can sometimes be difficult or boring. Many students have tried reading textbooks or stories for school, and they did not enjoy it. Maybe they found the stories too hard or the books too long. This is a common problem. The important idea is that you should not read just because you have to. You should read books and stories because you want to. Reading for pleasure means reading for fun. When you read for pleasure, you enjoy the story, and learning happens naturally without stress. Here is a new idea you can try. Start a reading mood journal. After you finish reading a story or a few pages of a book, write down how you feel. Were you excited? Curious? Happy? Did the story make you want to read more? Writing about your feelings helps you connect your emotions to your reading. This makes reading more enjoyable and helps you remember new words better. Reading is not just about learning. It is also about feeling and experiencing a new world through stories. Remember, learning English is not only about studying hard or memorizing grammar rules. It is about opening your heart and mind. When you read a story that you like, you learn not only words and grammar, but also emotions and culture. This makes your learning deeper and longer lasting. When you enjoy reading, you want to read more. And reading more leads to faster improvement. In today's world, good reading skills are a key to many opportunities. Whether you want to travel, work in a big company, or study at a university, reading helps you reach your goals. Reading also helps you understand more about the world around you. Books, articles, and stories give you information and new ideas. The more you read, the more you know. So, if you want to improve your English, I encourage you to read every day. Find books, stories, or articles that interest you. Do not worry if you do not understand every word. Choose easy books that you enjoy. If a book is too hard or boring, it is okay to put it down and find another one. The important thing is to keep reading for fun and pleasure. When you read regularly and enjoy it, you will see changes. Your English will become better naturally. You will remember words and grammar without trying too hard. You will also feel more confident when speaking or writing. Reading will become your best friend in learning English. In short, reading is not just a skill. It is a powerful tool that opens many doors for your future. It helps you learn English faster and better than many other methods. So, start reading today and enjoy the journey. Your hard work will pay off, and you will be proud of how much you can understand and say in English. Reading is more than just words on a page. It is a way to connect with the world, meet new people through stories, and grow as a person. When you love reading, learning English becomes an exciting adventure. I hope you find joy in reading and use this powerful skill to reach your dreams. Part 2. True stories that prove it works. Real experiments, real people. Many people wonder if reading really helps improve their English. Sometimes it feels like reading is slow or hard. But real stories and experiments show that reading works very well for learning English. In 1965, a special experiment took place in the United States. It was done with boys who had problems with the law. These boys were given free books to read. The books were fun and exciting, like James Bond stories. The boys did not have to read the books if they did not want to. They could throw them away or even draw in them. But most boys like the books and read a lot. Some boys read a new book every 2 days. After 2 years, the boys who read these books became much better at reading and writing. They also liked going to school more than before. The boys who did not get the books did not improve. Some even became worse. This experiment shows how reading for fun can help people learn better and enjoy learning more. There was another study with students learning English in Fiji, a small island country. The students learned English in 3 different ways. The first group learned with normal grammar classes and exercises. The second group read quietly to themselves in class. The third group listened to their teacher reading books aloud. After 1 year, the students who read quietly or listened to stories did much better in English than the students who only learned grammar. In fact, the group that read quietly had better grammar test scores than the group that only studied grammar lessons. This same study was done again in Singapore. The students who read silently scored higher in grammar than the students who took grammar classes. This shows that reading helps you learn grammar naturally. When you read, you see how grammar and vocabulary are used in real sentences. You do not need to memorize rules. You learn by seeing and understanding. Learning English can be hard. Many students feel nervous or unsure if reading will help them. But when students have the freedom to choose what they want to read, they feel happier and more confident. Reading is not only about learning words. It is also about feeling better and growing as a person. Reading can help heal emotions. When you read a story you like, you feel more connected to the language. This makes learning easier and more fun. You can enjoy the story and learn at the same time. If you want to try something new, you can create a reading circle. This means you gather a small group of friends or classmates. Together you pick a short story to read. After reading, you share your feelings and ideas about the story. Talking about what you read helps you understand more and makes reading more interesting. Think about your own learning journey. Ask yourself, who will I become after reading 10,000 words in English? Maybe you will be more confident when you speak. Maybe your writing will improve. Maybe you will enjoy English more than before. The answer depends on you. Real experiments and real stories show that reading is a powerful way to learn English. When you read for fun and with friends, learning becomes easier. You do not have to struggle alone. You can enjoy the process and improve at the same time. Remember, the key to success is to find books or stories that you like. Reading with interest helps you learn faster. You do not need to understand every word. Just enjoy the story and keep reading. The more you read, the better your English will become. So trust in the power of reading. It has helped many people before, and it can help you too. Start with small steps. Read what you enjoy, and share your reading experiences with others. This will make your English learning journey full of joy and success. Part 3. A Journey of 1 Million Words. My Story and Yours. In 2017, I decided to learn a new language. I wanted to learn Spanish, but I found it very hard to make progress in normal classes. I tried using apps and attending lessons, but I did not learn much. Then I made a big plan for myself. I said, I will read 1 million words in Spanish and see how good I can get. 1 million words is a lot. It is about the same as reading 20 normal novels. I started with very easy books and short stories. These materials helped me get used to Spanish without feeling too difficult. After some time, I read Spanish translations of books I already knew in English. For example, I read Harry Potter and Game of Thrones in Spanish. This made reading easier because I already knew the stories. Later, I began to read new books by famous Latin American writers. Along with reading, I listened to Spanish podcasts. But I always read the transcripts while listening. This helped me understand more and learn new words. After about 1 year of reading and listening every day, I tested my Spanish skills. I could understand almost everything I read and hear. I could talk to native speakers and have good conversations. Even though I had not spoken Spanish much during this time, I improved very fast. My progress was better than most students who studied for 5 years in traditional classes. What I learned from this journey is very important. You do not have to memorize every word or grammar rule. Instead, you need to expose yourself to the language regularly and happily. When you read and listen a lot, your brain learns naturally. You begin to understand how the language works without stress. If you want to improve your English, I suggest you try the same idea. Start with easy and fun books. Do not worry about difficult words. It is okay if you do not understand everything. Read the same story more than once. Reading familiar stories helps you remember words and phrases better. There is another method I recommend. It is called story shadowing. First, listen to a story in English while reading the text. Then, try to repeat the story out loud, copying the speaker's voice and rhythm. This exercise helps you improve your speaking and listening at the same time. Remember, a book is not just paper and words. It is a bridge to new places, new people, and new ideas. It helps you build confidence and speak English without fear. When you love reading, learning English becomes an exciting adventure, not a boring task. So start today. Pick a book you like, read a little every day, and enjoy the stories. Your English will improve step by step, and you will feel proud of your progress. Reading opens the door to a world where English is easy, fun, and useful. Happy reading and happy learning. Thank you for listening to the whole story. The journey of learning a new language, especially English, can be long and sometimes difficult. But as you heard from the story, reading every day, even a little, can make a big difference. The character in the story showed us that with patience and fun reading, it is possible to improve fast and enjoy the process. They did not focus on memorizing grammar or words alone. Instead, they learned naturally by reading stories they liked and listening to podcasts. This helped them understand, speak, and enjoy the language more. The most important lesson we can take from this story is that learning English should be fun and easy. When you choose books or stories that interest you, reading feels like a pleasure, not a task. If a book is too hard or boring, it is okay to stop and find another one. The key is to keep reading regularly, even if it is just a few pages every day. This slow and steady habit will help you improve your vocabulary, grammar, speaking, and listening skills over time. You can also try reading with friends or listening to audio stories while reading. These activities make learning more exciting and help you practice speaking and listening at the same time. Remember, language learning is a journey. Everyone moves at their own pace, and the most important thing is to enjoy each step. Now that you have listened to this story, you are already improving your English listening and understanding skills. Well done! Keep practicing, keep reading, and never give up. Your hard work will bring great results. If you like this story and want to hear more, please subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more quality content for you. If you want, you can also donate to help cover our costs. We work hard to make these lessons free for everyone because we want to help you learn English well. Thank you again for listening, and we hope to see you in the next story.